Hey guys, welcome back to Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Gone from Hunter x Hunter. And I have been collecting for more than 10 years. We're finally getting S.H.Figuarts Hunter x Hunter figure. It's been a long time. And it seems like the line will be doing okay because we're getting Kurapika, we're getting Leorio very soon. So yeah, that's really cool. And Bandai is just making so much nowadays. I'm kind of scared because we have Bleach, we have Naruto, we have Dragon Ball, we have My Hero, we have One Piece, we have JJK, we have Demon Slayer. They're making everything and they're just kind of like, you know, fighting against each other. So hopefully the line doesn't die out. I really wish all of those lines can continue to grow strong. But anyways, let me know in the comments on what you think. I just feel like Bandai's all over the places right now. And here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And just by looking at this, the only issue I have with this figure is that I feel like it's a little bit too big. Same with the My Hero figure. It seems like some Bandai IPs, they're just going with like a different scale, and I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that. But let me know in the comments on what you think. I kind of wish this figure can be just like 10 to 15% smaller or 20%. But it is what it is. Because if this figure is so big, I just can't imagine what Kurapika and, like, you know, down the line what Hisoka is going to look like. Are they going to be like super tall as well? Just to be accurate? I don't know. It's pretty annoying. But anyways, I digress and let's check it out. And here's the figure still in the packaging, looking pretty good. But yeah, again, like the scale just seems a little bit off for me. Anyways, let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and honestly my first impression on this figure is not that bad. Again, the only thing I worry about is the scale being a little bit off, but nowadays they're just kind of everywhere, and I think this figure is like right between acceptable and being a little bit too big. I think it just needs to be about like 15% smaller or something. But yeah, at least he's not as tall as Deku. Deku is on the bigger side. And I can totally imagine if they make like Kurapika or Leorio, it's about like Goku's height, right? But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. I digress about the scale. I think for the most part, it looks really good. It kind of looks like the modern version of Gon. Because like the 90s anime, the style is a little bit dark, and this one seems to be a little bit brighter, right? Like he just looks happy and all that. We do have some of the other faces, but I think this art style is closer to the modern anime. And yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. I don't think there's anything you guys haven't seen already. It looks really good. Very good first impression, very durable, all that good jazz. I don't have any paint issues. It's really nice, and let's check out the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, which is quite a lot. You can look down only about this much. You can tilt his head all around, just a really nice ball joint. And for the shoulder, we have really nice butterfly joint. And I think there's a little bit of a pull out. Yeah, just a little bit. I can feel that. And you can raise his arm up about this much, which is really nice. And then, of course, you have bicep swivel, can cover about this much, and you do get a ball hinge wrist. And for the ab crunch, we do have softer material over here. You can bend backwards about this much, which is pretty good. Bend forward about this much, which is okay. For what it is, I think it's pretty good. At least they didn't have to like cut all this into like articulation, so that's pretty good. And for the leg, I think this is the most impressive. Like he's able to kick back all the way, kick all in the front, and then you can bend about this much. You have swivel over here, and the crutch piece over here, it's not soft, but actually it feels a little bit soft, but like really hard at the same time. I don't think so. Okay, yeah, all this is like harder plastic. And then for the leg, of course, you have very good ankle pivot, toe hinge, and I believe that's it for the articulation. Overall, he feels really good to pose with. Nothing is like too loose, nothing is like too tight. It is just right. The playability is like really good there. Very good user experience. And yeah, let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face, and of course it looks really good. But personally, I'm not a big fan when it comes to like happy faces. Hence, that's why I didn't like the Figma versions and some of the Figma figures. They just look so happy, but I guess it works here. But I would rather get like a serious, stern looking face for the default face though. And for some reason, they use like the glossy paint on his face. It feels a little bit oily. I don't know. And next up, we have like a silly face with a tongue out. Again, it looks really good, but I'm not a fan of this kind of faces. Nah. Oh wow, I can't believe we have another smiling face. This is, I don't know. I'm already not a big fan of the facial expression choices. And wow, we finally got one of the cool faces, but it's looking to the side. again, not a fan of this at all. And the last one we get is an angry face. Again, it looks good, but it is staring to the side. Like, the facial expression on this figure is annoying. And for the interchangeable hands, first off we get a pair of scissor hands. I guess that's cool. And then we get a pair of grippy hands or action posing hands. And then we get a pair of display open hands. And lastly, we get a pair of hands to perform the scissor attack. And that's it for the interchangeable hands. And then we do get these effect parts. One for the scissor cut, and then the other one for the rock, just impact effect. And yeah, I believe that's everything. And let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, let us start with some Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. Again, I think he should be a little bit smaller, but I think I can get used to this. And next up, we have some of my recent favorites. And then we have my favorite, the Naruto S.H.Figuarts. And then we have some JJK and One Piece S.H.Figuarts. And we are finally getting that Toji from JJK. I can't wait. And lastly, we have some Mayfax in Figma, and I actually think Link might scale pretty well with Gong. I don't know. Let me know in the comments on what you think, and let's check out some final thoughts. Alright, so with the final thoughts, I think aside from the facial expression choices and the scale, the figure is really good. The durability is there, the paint job is clean, I don't have any QC issues, and it's really fun to pose with. One of the better figures I've handled recently in terms of just articulation and overall play feel. It's really nice. Yeah, I can't wait for Kirua. And hopefully in the future they will give us more faceplate as DLC. I kind of can imagine them doing that, right? I'm pretty sure they know what faces are good and what faces are meh. But for me personally, this whole package or the facial expression choices are too happy. That's just my personal preference. Maybe people like that. I don't know. They probably did market research. But yeah, this is Eric. Can't wait to see more from Hunter x Hunter. San Diego Comic-Con is tomorrow. At the time of this filming. This is yeah, anyways, I digress. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go to bed. See you guys next time. Peace.